transplanting some stuff today. I've got some squash that is overgrowing the space inside the little grow tent. Uh-oh, geese, y'all gonna have to leave me alone, geese. But anyway, I hope y'all will transplant some stuff with me today. Let me know you are here. Let me know what you're transplanting. What kind of veggies are you growing? I got some, you know what? I don't even remember what kind of squash. I think they're called honey boat squash. I see some of y'all coming in. Hey there. Hey, Miss Congeniality. Geniality. Hey, P. McGee. Hey, Tina Marie. Y'all rhyming today. Hey, Miss Joyce. Hey, Greta K. Hey, Pilar. Hey, Taishi 23. Hey, Chase. Hey, Siobhan Jones. Hey, Donna. I'm transplanting my honey boat squash today. Seeds I planted. Oh, I forgot to look. I want to say a couple weeks ago. And look at them already. Already. Look at this. This one is just ridiculous. It was taking over the little tray I had it in. But I'm gonna get those planted. But I want to speak to some of y'all first. Let's see, where was I? Hey, Chan. Shout out from Cali. All right. Hey, Deanna Morrow. Hey, Latanya Lewis. Midnight Green. Waketa. Clara. Hey, Shalelle. Hey, DA. Hey, Marla. Hey, Veggie Farm. Hey, Garden Love Homestead. Hey there. Hope you are well. It's so wonderful to see you. Hey, Neek. Hey, Spartacus. Hello from Oklahoma. Hey, Dana. Hey, Mommy Time. Happy Sunday. Oh, can't wait until it gets warm where you are, where you can imagine yourself in a nice, let's see, what is the temperature today? I think it's 72 degrees. Imagine. And you don't have to deal with these gnats that's bugging me. I don't know what the deal is. I guess they just happy that they can be out. So, but hey there, I see y'all. Y'all tell me what plants y'all have planted that are almost time to be transplanted. If you've started some seeds indoors, tell me what they are. Hey, Karen. Hey, Shaughnessy. Yes, thank you so much. Hey, Eartha Dominique from Louisiana. And I don't know if I said, hey, Miss Cheryl Ware. Hey there. Y'all, um, I've got 8 seeds that I planted and 8 seeds germinated. So I needs to get these babies into a bigger container. So if y'all see what I got here, I'm gonna be putting them in this tub that I was telling y'all about. The tubs that they're really called cement mixing trays, but I'm using them as planting trays. No, we not gonna do this with all this noise today. Hey, Miss B Homestead. Hey, Tanya. Chase has got some lettuce, beetroots, and cabbage getting ready to go out. All right. Hey, from Athens, Georgia. Earth Sister 66. Hey, Alicia Richardson. Good day, good day, good day. So I need to get these in here. That is like my to-do list for today. Okay, and we got friends that are gonna interrupt. We got geese over here. We got all kinds of things going on. Y'all just bear with me. But before I get my stuff in here, y'all, it's weeds that just decided they wanted to take up space. We not having that. They gotta go. Hey, Annie, I see you. Hey there. So we gon' hey, Miss Love Knows, we're gonna get these weeds out of here. Now, I did have one red mustard green plant in here that was alive still. It lived through the winter all by itself. So I actually took the time to dig it up and I transplanted it over there into one of the tubs on the back patio. But these weeds gotta go. What I'm doing is I'm transplanting my squash seedlings. These seedlings can't be more than 2 weeks old. I mean, maybe they're 3 weeks. I can't remember when I planted them. I have it written down, but I have it written down indoors, and I'm not going back in there. But I couldn't even hardly get these out of the tray because look at that. So, I was only gonna do 6 of them in this tray, and I might end up, if they look like they're struggling, or like if they're you know, fighting each other for space, I might end up thinning them more. Yes, you like these trays, Latanya? Good. I love them too. They just make it less, it's just less stress. I don't have to go get the ground prepped. I can just throw some soil in here and be done. So I'm gonna go ahead and get these weeds. Y'all keep putting in the chat what y'all need to transplant, or what you need to start, or what you wish you could start because you're somewhere where it's still too cold. Put that in the chat. I don't know what that is, but I think that's one of those violet looking flower things, little weed flowers. When I pull out the weeds, I really like to make sure I get the root. I don't like just yanking them out. I don't know, maybe I'm just extra, but I don't like you're gonna be making all kinds of noise. All right. Oh, here go one more. I don't know if y'all can see these weeds in here. He got to get up out of here. Got to go, buddy. Relocation program for all of y'all. All right. I'm going to add a little bit of extra soil in here. And hey to those of you just joining us. Hey, Priscilla. Oh, let's see. Yeah, you get those roots. You were late, but you got some beets. You're not late. What you talking about? I just got here. You got beets, lettuce, summer squash, bush beans, cucumber. You're a little off schedule. That's all right. Hey, this garden journey is our journey. So we just got to do what we got to do. Yeah, they like the videos too. Yeah, they saying hello to y'all. They wanna be heard. They wanna be heard. But yeah, I don't really like all the different. I like growing squash because it's fun. But what I find out is we don't eat it. We can't keep up with it. But I wanted to try this winter squash called honey boat squash. I planted it a couple weeks ago, maybe 3. And I just want to see. Hey, Rich Dad. I just want to see how it turns out. See if it's something I want to keep growing. I actually, now tell me this. When you're saying beetroot, are you talking about beets, like the Detroit red type beets, or are you talking about some other kind of beet? Hey, Mandisa. Hey. And y'all, I'm going to leave these dead leaves in here. They're going to give me some compost. I'm just going to mix them in, though. And I'm going to add this extra dirt. You waiting on bell peppers and peas and green beans. Okay. All right, might as well finish that bag off. Y'all don't mind me. I'm transplanting. Hey, Kay Valentin. Oh, you watching your husband on TV? I don't know if, I think he had a video that he put out. I don't think he's live right at this second. Hey, Renee Hall. Donna's got muncher cucumbers, lettuce, tomatoes, and peas. All right. And let's see. Neek says she recently transformed some some old cabinets into planter boxes. Okay, started cabbage and collard greens, cauliflower, peas, and red onions. Awesome. See, that's awesome when you can transform something into something else. Oh, you're talking about beets, the red ones. I have started some more beet seeds. Oh, all I added was more garden soil. It had got compacted, and I just wanted to, you know, give it a little bit more. Am I buffering? Am I buffering bad, y'all? Hey, Rose 111. You transplanted some summer squash and got some cukes, some bell peppers, some beefsteak, tomatoes. Okay, you got a whole garden of stuff. You're fine. I'm fine. Okay, thank you. All right. Oh, in the UK you call them beetroot, but they're beets. Okay. So I'm actually doing a video. It's not about the beets, but the beets that I have are in the video. So yes, I am, and I've just recently started some more seeds, and I'll be bringing y'all along for those. But yeah, the beets that I have look a little crazy right now. So I'm gonna show y'all that, just not today, not today. So all I did was just added some more garden soil. I pulled out all my weeds. This thing has been sitting since the winter. Okay, let me tell y'all which tray this is. Okay, so it had red mustard greens in here. If y'all remember the Sugar Cane King video, when he took the sugar cane and hit the pot and the red mustard greens just magically appeared, that was this pot right here. Thank you, Shanika Miller. Thank you. I'm glad I'm not buffering. Okay. Priscilla had to reset her greenhouse. It was windy. Oh, okay. Oh, wow. Okay, so hopefully none of your stuff got messed up. Roses harvested some collard greens. Hey, it's Simple MR. Yes, I am here live. Hey, Millie. You got some Swiss chard. I got some chard over there that's about ready to be harvested. I just need to harvest it. Hey, Broke Farmer 76. Hey there. Hope you are well. Hey, Marla. Hey, Birdie's Blooms. All right, this shouldn't take all day. Y'all know what takes the longest trying to plant stuff is getting the soil prepared. And that's part of why I really like these trays, because all you gotta do, make sure you got your holes drilled, throw your dirt in it, and then putting the plant in the dirt is really the shortest amount of time. It's just when you got to prep the soil and pull out all the stuff that shouldn't be there and till, and for some reason that's just so time consuming that you just procrastinate till you can't procrastinate no more. So I'm gonna go ahead. I really would prefer to only put 6 in here, but I don't have any extra soil to and I don't want to stunt their growth. If they look like they're struggling, I might thin them down to just 6. But if they do fine, I'm gonna just let them do fine. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and get these in here. I don't know if y'all can see me put my first little baby in here. Grow, baby, grow, honey. And if I really wanted to make sure I'm measuring, I could use my little ruler that's on here. I'm not doing that for these because y'all know these are gonna get all intertwined. I am gonna make sure I give them a good, good 6 inches maybe apart. Probably more than that. It's probably about 8. But here you go, baby. Oh, I didn't see that. Let's see. What did I miss? Oh, thank you, Miss Love Knows. Yeah, if y'all like it, you don't have to like it. But if you're here and you like it, like it. Oh, you want to know what my Wi-Fi thermometer is? It's a Govee. 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 It's a Bluetooth. It's not Wi-Fi. It's Bluetooth. Or is it Wi-Fi? It's one or the other. But I got it from Amazon. It was like $12, $11, something like that. But Broke Farmer, I'm transplanting my squash. This is honey boat squash. I'm just trying this new squash for the first time. It's more of a cooler weather squash. I might even be a little late with it, but we're gonna see what it do. That's all I can do right now at this point. You just never know. And listen, I started these in the grow tent, but as y'all see how these roots are. This is not something that I would recommend trying to grow in the grow tent. I mean, in a survival situation, you don't have a choice. Do what you gotta do. I was like, I gotta get these up out of here. They gonna take over. They probably would be even bigger than they are now if they were out here getting this fresh air and whatever happens outside that doesn't happen inside. Okay, Rose, you got some eggplant. Okay, first time growing. Hey, Angela. Well, hello. Happy Sunday, my friend. Happy Sunday. Hey, DA, you are not late. This is our planting journey. Your starts in the house didn't survive. Okay, okay. That happens, especially if they can't get enough light. If they get too leggy, if you put too many seeds in one little pod, like I really challenged myself to be disciplined this year and not do more than like 3 seeds in one little pod, and then being willing, if needed, to separate, um, or even like just totally get rid of one. Hey, 2%. Good afternoon. Hey, Miss Vicky's place. So I've got 8 squash I'm gonna transplant, and of course, I've never had honey boat squash before. I'm not really a squash eater. My favorite squash is acorn squash. So none of my acorn squash seeds germinated. So I don't know what that was about. Maybe the seeds weren't viable. I don't know, but I might try again. I might not. I don't know. Sometimes squash does really well, and then sometimes the borers take over, and it just gets too gross where you just like, forget it all. Hey, Lori. So let me scooch up a bit. And sometimes when plants get leggy, uh, sometimes you can get away with putting more dirt, and sometimes you just can't. Sometimes what happens is when you try to put that dirt up there, the stem rots or you accidentally break the stem. So you have to be careful with your leggy plants. I know it's discouraging. That's happened to me before. I mean, that's the only reason why I know about it. But it comes from just not having enough sun. Um, Usually indoors you can get the temperature. Usually it's probably not the temperature, it's probably the light. So all right, I got 3 more to go and then I'll be done, y'all. I told y'all this planting part is the quick and easy part. It's the prep part that takes the longest. And then of course the planting part is the easy part. It's the maintaining and keeping the bugs away and the critters and all of that. That's the other part. Hey, Dolly Mac, you just had to throw out your basil. No, I would have, like, you couldn't spray it, see if it was still alive. Like, I don't know. I can understand. Sometimes it looks so gross. You like, I'm just gonna start over. But a lot of times I'm like, I'm gonna keep trying. You're not about to have all of my plant. I might cut the leaves off that the aphids are on and keep it pushing. But I understand sometimes it's at a point of no return. I mean, these birds out here, y'all. These birds. Oh, it was full of aphids. Okay, I understand. I understand. All right. My soil is pretty moist, but I probably will give it a good water. Oh, thank you, Bert Richardson. Hey there. How are you? What are you planting, Mr. Bert? Hey, Little Mountain Gardener. Hey, C. Thomas. I didn't see y'all. Hey, being special NYC. Yeah, you know I'm always busy, busy, busy. How are you? I hope the weather is at least looking like it's going in the right direction where you are. Hey, Lynette, you are not late. What are you talking about? You are right on time. Now, if you wanted to see me put my squash in the dirt, yeah, you missed that part. But I mean, that's what the beautiful rewind button is all about, right? Well, I guess you can't rewind right now. You have to wait till later. Hey, Kelly in the house, Chris B. Hey, Rucker Homestead, first time indoor growing. You got some leggy plants trying to fix them. What kind of lights do you have? It's really difficult to do that if you don't have the right kind of light. Like you really have to have a full spectrum, like it's mimicking sunlight. It can't just be any kind of light. It can't just be a warm light. That's just not enough. That's not actual sunlight. And I'll be honest, I've never had as much success growing anything indoors as I've had this year, and it's because we had some different lights. Those lights were the Hidden Harvest grow lights, and like that was such a blessing. Like, I mean, I've had enough light where if I started it at the right time, it would get them to sprout and it would keep them for maybe a week or so. But then it was like you got to get these acclimating outside. So the lighting is really important. Uh-oh. Let me see. I'm missing things. I'm so sorry, y'all. Hey, whole new perspective. It's all good. You can join now or later or whenever. Y'all go check out Whole New Perspectives channel. She's got some great survival tips going on. I saw she recently did like a bulk haul, and I didn't get to finish that video, but I was like, wait a minute, what you mean you got potatoes for like $20 or something like that? Like, so y'all go check her out. Are you talking about my hair? Today was wash day. You know how when it's wet, when it's wet, it looks longer than it, before it get to shrinking. Enjoy it. Enjoy it while you can. You're planting seed roots right now. Okay, awesome. All right, I'm sorry, y'all. These bugs is at me. So you got the Fairy Morris Grow Light, the T5 bug. Okay, I don't know anything about that one. It seemed like because it's from Fairy Morris, though, that it would be right. Maybe how far above your plants do you have it? That might be it. Maybe you need to either lower your light or raise your plants up, because I had to do that. I had some things that were stretching, and then once I lifted them up closer to the light, then they started doing a lot better. In fact, I'm going to take y'all in and let you look at what my lettuce is looking like right now, because somebody asked me, because she planted her lettuce the same day, has them under lights, why were mine larger? Well, turns out she was turning her light off. I do not turn my light off. And somebody's probably is like, well, isn't that like not natural? Ask the plants in Alaska during the summer that get like basically 20 plus hours of sun. In fact, that's how they're able to grow so quickly. And guess what? The only reason I know this, because I've never been to Alaska, although that is one of my goals, one of my dream trips is to go to Alaska during the summer solstice time. From watching the Kilchers. Any of y'all watch Alaska, The Last Frontier, I think is what it's called. Watching that show taught me that plants can handle 24 hours of sunlight. And so I haven't been turning my lights out. Don't have the light close enough. Also, you were turning your lights off. Yeah, leave your lights on. Yeah, and you know, then they have that opposite time where it just stays dark. So it's almost like the season makes up, the summer season or their growing season makes up for that time when they can't have anything. So they're able to grow things way in that little short period of time that they have, way more efficiently than we can. Um, okay, Erica Taylor is with me. She watch it. Okay, Marsha says leggy plants can be corrected. Just repot them, bury the roots a little deeper. Like I said, that works sometimes. Sometimes the stems can't handle the dirt and they rot, or sometimes you can hurt the stem and then the plants die. But it's definitely worth the effort. Like I've done it, and I'm like, sometimes that's all you can do. Oh, thank you, Bert Richardson. You're planting. You're potting basil, oregano, chives, and various peppers and tomatoes. All right. Okay. Eartha loves that show too. Good, good. You wanted to leave the lights on. Okay. Yeah. I've been leaving my light on. Hey, Deba. You've been turning your lights off too, and now they're a little leggy. Okay. And then grow lights you use hyper tough from Walmart 5,000. And how is that working out for you? And that'd be great, y'all, to share the types of lights y'all are using, because I've only had good success with this one. But it's not to say that you can't have good success with others. Um, I'm just like, I'm just blown away because I've never been able to get lettuce to bulk up and not be leggy, you know, under a grow light. So I'm like, wow. And in fact, I could probably harvest my lettuce. Like, I like microgreens. Like, I could probably do that. I could probably start doing that now, but I'm not. I'm trying to be patient. But yeah. Oh, you don't have a good spot to keep them. Uh-oh, come on now. When I hit the wrong stuff, crazy stuff happens. And I hope I didn't. Okay, there you go. Don't keep the lights on, but you haven't had a good spot in your house to keep them either. Yeah, that's another issue. Spacing too. Like, my living room is no longer a living room. Right now, it's basically the grow room. Hey, Grace. Hey, Jay Weezy. So, yeah, I totally understand that one. How did I start my rosemary plant? I did not start my rosemary from seed. I actually bought them as little plants from the nursery. One I've had for years, and it's just been overwintering. The two I got last year, they're still out in pots. One is doing really well. The other is like, meh. I showed y'all that one. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you, being special NYC. Seed money. Okay, yes, I will definitely. You already know. Seeds. Hey, Matt, Urban Gardeners. You got some lettuce, some peppers, and some Swiss chard, and you love my channel. Well, thank you. I appreciate it so much. I appreciate it. You leave your light on, I'm thinking you're talking about, for 9 to 12 hours. You have lights that are full spectrum. 3 are bendable. Tell us what the name of them are. You're noticing the seeds are sprouting slowly though. If the seeds are sprouting slowly, that could be a temperature thing. Because before they respond to the sun, they're responding to temperature. And I'm sorry, I don't know what happened. No, I did not mean to do that. What did I do? Ugh, I'm sorry. Being special in NYC, I don't know what just happened, but I definitely did not mean to time you out. Y'all tell me how to untime somebody out. It didn't give me an option to undo it. Let me see. That is definitely not the button I wanted to push. Oh, okay. No, she's my friend. I'm sorry. Can they still hear you? Can y'all still hear people? They just can't comment. Well, how long is 300 seconds? I'm sorry, I'm not good with math. I shouldn't be doing that. I'm sorry. When I was trying to like scroll, my stupid finger, I mean, not my stupid finger, but my finger did something stupid. And plus, you know how your phone does that dark thing when the sun is like, that's what's happening to me, and I'm having a hard time seeing. So I'm so sorry. I hope you can feel my love and just be mad at my phone and my finger and not me. Hey, Raw Juice Soapery. Love Nose Planet, seeds, Murasaki purple peppers, Cherokee purple tomatoes, fish peppers, Sugar Rush peppers, Whitman heirloom tomatoes. Okay, you about to have a whole garden. When do we sell tree clippings? You want to get another Meyer lemon? Whenever he prunes it again, I don't know. I'm not the tree person. I'm so not. I don't know. I was like, trees were like, they go over my head, so I don't know. Hey, Lavender. Thanks for sharing in my living room turned into my grow room. Listen, sometimes it just is what it is. We don't live in there anyway. It's called the living room, but we usually, if we're gonna watch TV, we watch it in our den or in our bedroom. So, whoop-de-doo. So, hey, Ernie. Ernest, I'm sorry. Oh, it does say Ernie from DC. Okay, I'm sorry. I just all of a sudden made you Ernie, though. Miss B is dedicating her part of the 10. Den to her girl room. Okay. Thank you, GJ Weezy. That's 5 minutes. Okay, she'll be back in 5 minutes. Thank you, Earth Sister. Oh, D Jones, you're welcome. You got you 2 of those cement mixers. Okay, good. Good. Aw. I still feel bad about making my friend have to wait 5 minutes. Little mountain planted lettuce seeds outside in January, and they're starting to sprout now. Oh, these geese, y'all. These are some gangster geese. Listen, like, they don't even want, the geese that come over here don't even want the other geese to be in the water. When those, y'all see them back there? They don't even want the other geese in the water. They're like, don't even come in our water. That's how they doing it. Yeah, that's right, Rat 55. Oh, I'm sorry, Ray 55 Roots. Yes, oh my goodness.
She set up her nest out there.
Yeah, last year we had about 4 or 5 babies hatch out there. So yeah, they don't want it. But it's like the nest is in the yard. Why can't they be in the water though? So yeah. How did my bees do through the winter? That hive that we had was a wild swarm hive, and they didn't do well. They didn't do well from the start, and we were trying to wait them out, and they never corrected the issue, and so they ended up dying out. Hey, Canubi's Cream. Happy to see you too. We got to talk soon. So make sure you get back with me, okay? Anybody growing banana peppers? You dropped some 3 days ago. You got them covered with a clear shoebox. It's a greenhouse. So far, so good. All 8 germinated. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, these some gangster geese that live around here. I mean, like, how you gonna try to control the whole water though? Yeah, you thought they were your geese. Man, they're so loud. They are so loud. And mean. They'll hiss at you too. After eating 2 cabbages, you're growing more from the cabbage bottoms. Y'all want to see my cabbage bottom that I put outside? The only reason I put it outside was because it had roots. And I was like, I'm going to see what happens. That's a good question, Chris B. What's the biggest thing you grow in cement containers? Okay, like, to me, there are some things that are too big. Like, if you want to get a good production from them, like I almost wouldn't put uh I wouldn't put a tomato in here. I wouldn't put peppers in here because to me it just seems like it doesn't give them enough growth for their roots. Like I've had tomatoes grow decently in 5-gallon buckets. But that's because they're literally on there's only one plant in that bucket, right? Now, of course, in a survival situation, or if like you're like, I have nowhere else to plant it, it's either in this cement bucket or nowhere, then yeah, plant them there. But obviously, keeping in mind that the size is kind of going to dictate your production level. And I'll say this, my red mustard greens that grew in this container did not get as big as the ones that are out there in the ground. Oh, thank you. Who just did that? Whole new perspective. Thanks for the tips about the cement mixers. You got 4 of them. All right. And your daughter's bought some for her townhouse. Awesome. Awesome. But those are good questions because I probably like I'm trying squash in here. I've never done that before. So I'm about to see how these squash do. Now, um I'm concerned because I've got 8 of them in here. To me, that's way too many. I just didn't want to waste the last 2. So I'm kind of experimenting with this, and in a way, you'll have to do the same to figure out what's too much for these cement mixers. I wouldn't try to do carrots in them because to me it just doesn't have enough space for them to get long like how I would want my carrots to be. In fact, I haven't had the best of luck with carrots at all yet. But those are the kinds of things, like if you're thinking about how long is this root gonna be, probably not something good. Latanya has family in Anchorage. Awesome. Like, do they garden though? I really would love to know. Like, I don't know, just how do they capitalize on that sunlight? Okay, Mary says she's growing squash in hers and it works. Awesome. Hey, Super Scion. Hey there. Yeah. Okay. And if I missed your question, just go ahead and you can put it in there again. Why is my phone so dark, y'all? So I'm sorry, I heard something back there. I heard something back there. All right, so I want to show you my cabbage that I put in the dirt because it had grew roots.
Watch out for that coyote in that box.
Well, I doubt they come right now while I'm out here.
Got that walking stick.
The what?
You know your
You
box is
bought
up.
carrot and corn seeds. Oh, corn. I'm not a corn grower. So I can't even say how well your corn. I can't say no or what to corn. Does anybody know where you can find some cheap 15-gallon pots? You might even see if you can get some recycled ones. You missed Leia's 3-hour dissertation the other night. Oh, you'll have to catch the next one. All right, this is sad, y'all. Here's my sad cabbage. In fact, let me see. Can I turn the thing around? There we go. And I don't know. To me, this looks pretty pitiful. It might still be alive. This wasn't here before, so that's new. Hey, testing 1, 2, 3. So that's new. I'm just leaving it alone though. But what I'm happy about is I see all my little sprouts. I got some sprouts. So, but yeah. All right, let's go in and have a look at my my lettuce. If I can do all this. And then we'll wrap up and I'll let y'all go and enjoy your day. See, I'm in my living room turned grow room. Hey, Aoki. Hey, Mama J. Hey, Mylantine. Don't know if I'm saying it right. You gonna try the cabbage? Yeah. The only reason I tried it is because it was literally in my refrigerator growing roots. So I'm like, hey, you trying to grow on your own? Might as well help you out if I can. All right, I'm gonna turn the camera around so y'all can see my lettuce that I'm so excited about and I can't wait to harvest. Hey, Laura. This is that lettuce. Y'all watch me plant the seeds. And this is that kale. Y'all watch me plant the seeds to that as well. Probably can't really do much with this kale just yet. But man, I've been so tempted. So tempted to come in here and chop off some of this lettuce. I really have, because it's just filling out so nice. And this is the red cells variety. So nice, crispy, delicious. Thank you, Elena. And these little things you see here, those are actually my little stevia sprouts. No, it's not butter crunch. It is red cells. Yeah, I mean, and I'm gonna start. I just didn't want to start too soon. But I know once I start cutting it, it's gonna take off even more. How do I keep the greenhouse at a cooler temperature? I do not. This is what it is in my house right now because I don't have my air on because I just kind of refuse. This is what the temperature is. It's the fan, but it's not regulating the temperature. It's regulating the airflow. So over here, these are all of my petunias. Now, these I did not necessarily stick to my 4C rule because I couldn't, because they're just so tiny, right? Plus, but I don't eat them, so I don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't that serious. And this one, I think this is doing the best. I'm gonna have some petunia flowers soon. It looks like the produce aisle. Hey, Robin Murphy. Let the only cost you live. I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about, but that sounds beautiful. Let the only cost you live. Or love. I don't know. Say it again for me. I'm sorry, I'm reading through comments. Uh-oh, my battery. My battery don't want to do right. I must accidentally turn this thing on. I did. Okay, there we go. Oh, and here's my stevia that I planted back in January. It's the only one from that batch that lived. And I planted like 12 seeds. And this over here is my artichokes. They're still in here. Yeah, Live Farmer trying to help. Hey, Regina. Y'all tell me what to do with this moringa. Why is it like this? What is this about? How you got yellow leaves? What is this? Look. Some of them fell off. Look, there go another one. What is that? Why is this? I've never grown moringa before. So, y'all give me some tips. Help a sister out. you're having a hard time getting it to germinate, um, I'm gonna tell you, I had bought some stevia seeds online and I couldn't get those to sprout. The only brand I got to sprout were Botanical Interest. They're a little bit more expensive, and you only get 12 seeds. That's why I only planted 12, not because I wanted to. And I only put one seed per pod. I'm absolutely amazed that these were able to sprout. And then I had some seeds that sprouted, but then they didn't live. They weren't, it was like they just stopped growing. I don't know what the deal was with that, but that's what happened. I'm gonna adjust my tripod, y'all. Y'all hang in there with me. Hey, Mama J. Stevie is slow. Yeah, um, it seems that way. I'm just happy that this one over here, I'm happy that it has some more leaves, because it was not looking like this at all. Might be too much water. I can agree with that. I may have left them. I keep them in my little recycled salad bins like this, and I realized I had left the lid on too soon. Like, you see, I got this one propped because it was too wet. It was just too. It wasn't. The air wasn't circulating. Hey, Lady Dagger Status. Hey, you just planted some lettuce and spinach. Okay. But I'll definitely keep in mind with that water, because I do know that they do well with the South Carolina heat. And so that means they can handle more drought conditions without being watered. So, yeah, probably I'm definitely probably guilty of that. Do I have heating mats? No. No, I don't. In fact, when I first started these seeds, it was maybe like 60 something degrees in here, 68. But I didn't do any heating. We just have it. It's inside. I'm in my living room in the corner, and we've got a fan and we've got a humidifier in here. That's all. Oh, moringa likes dry soil. Okay. Yeah, that's why I put it in a longer cup, and it might be ready. It might be ready to go to the next level. So yeah, that could be it. But the only thing is, well, I guess it's two of them looking like that. Yeah, that might be it. Hey, growing with Hudson. Hey, Clue fan. You got some stevia growing in your arrow garden. Okay, you're gonna try growing it outside. Yeah, and I've got some in my that I left outside in the greenhouse, and I think it's still alive. There's some green at the bottom, the base of it. It looks like the rest of it's dead, but then there's some green stuff growing out. It could be a weed that got in there, so I'm not sure. I haven't done a full inspection yet. But if it has, that's also gonna be something I'm gonna do, is make sure I, keep it alive during the winter too. Hey, Marcus Wells. Could I sprout some more of the leaves? Like, what do you mean? Could I sprout some more of the leaves like Lead Farmer does his trees? Are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about. Testing 1 through 2, 3. Not your fault, my fault. I lost whatever train of thought I had maybe when you said that. Nature's Own, you need to get a greenhouse together. I'll be honest, I didn't make as much efficient use of the greenhouse as I wanted to. I just got too busy, but I do have plans for how to get some things growing, like, just earlier than usually. Oh, Auntie in the house. Hey, Auntie. Hey. We have, instead of having our Saturday time together, we here on Sunday. You had to grab your notepad. I'm glad you're getting some good information. Um, I don't know. This is just some trial and error stuff that I can't say I learned it like because I'm an expert. It's just some trial and error stuff I've tried and yeah. So, but what I've got in here, the reason why I have my lettuce in here is because I wanted to give it a jump start. Like outside, I've got lettuce seeds. They are just sprouting. So obviously, and I planted them around the same time. So that's saying something's still going on with the weather out there that the lettuce doesn't necessarily like. Whereas this is like an ideal situation. And the thing about lettuce is why I want to see if I can grow lettuce indoors is because lettuce doesn't grow as well in the heat, and actually it can get better even if it does grow. So I want to see, can I grow this indoors through my summer when I normally wouldn't be able to grow it and all I can get is bitter lettuce. So that's why I've got some lettuce here in my grow tent. And I don't know if you can see it for those of you who said y'all missed it because you just got here. The Book of Eli. What about the Book of Eli? That's that's one of my movies. You said Lead Farmer movie on. Oh, yeah, that's our junk. That is one of our family classic movies we just like to watch. It and the sad part is we laugh at stuff that I don't think is supposed to be funny, but maybe it was supposed to be funny, like the little lady. Be like, you can ring my bell. They had the meaning for that to be funny, even though they was trying to eat people. But do I ever do Lady Led, do you ever do what I eat videos? What do you mean by that? What I eat videos. You mean like cooking or I don't know. Yeah, help me with that. So yeah. Oh, what I eat in a day. I'm gonna tell you why I don't do a what I eat in a day video. Because when I tell people what I eat in a day, they be like, "How do you do that? Like every day? That's boring." I wake up. I might have a smoothie, salad for lunch, and then I'll have some steamed veggies and some chicken or some fish or something for dinner. When I say that to people, they just be looking at me like, so that's why. but but and on top of that is, listen, sometimes when I'm trying to whip up dinner, I'm just trying to hurry up and whip up dinner, and pulling out the camera just slows things down. Like me planting that stuff out there, I gotta plant that stuff in like 2 minutes. But yeah, I mean, I'm working on expanding my content. So yeah, Angela said they don't understand. Yeah, and so I just kind of, I just didn't want to make people feel like, what? Why do you do that? Because you don't know my whole story of how I went from being like 230 pounds to now I'm down to like 150, and I'm trying not to ever go back to being 230 pounds. So yeah. What's that seasoning I like? It's called Tailored Flavor Cook-All Seasoning. Um, it is by Miss Denise Taylor. It's a locally owned business, but she does have a website, and you could actually probably even search it. Well, she's also on Etsy. If you look up Tailored Flavor, you can find her. Thank you, Nature's Own. Yeah, it took me almost a year. I'll say 8 months, but I'll say I kind of just decided this is gonna be my life. So this July it will be 4 years since I started. So yeah, yeah, it's simple, very simple. You call it one, two, three meals. Yeah, 1, 2, 3 meals. Yes, yes. Can you move your sugarcane out in the spring or wait until summer? Once your sugarcane starts growing, it does not want any threats of frost. So you got to check your last frost date. Our last frost date isn't until like the end of April. So, I mean, yeah, we could get away with planting it sometimes, But if that cold snap happens, it's gonna damage it. Maybe not kill it. And then again, that's probably more of a leg. There we go. I'm sorry, my daughter. She's trying to call me. I'm sorry I was buffering, but I was reading the comments. Thank you, Truth, Love, and Light. And Shalelle, my weight loss journey has inspired you. That's why you asked. Okay. I'm gonna start doing more of that. I'm just taking it one project at a time. But yes, absolutely. Thank you, Sharika. Yeah, goodness. I was buffering because a call tried to come through. Dolly is in the desert. What do I think of grow bags? I think of grow bags in the same aspect that I think of the trays and pots. Is if that's the way you can get stuff growing, then I'm all for it. It's easier to control. You can move it. Just understand that you have to still be mindful of spacing what you plant in there. You can't just put a whole bunch of stuff. Even with the big things, you still have to give each individual plant enough space. Has anyone thought about growing mushrooms? I would love to learn how to grow mushrooms. I just need to learn it from, I had someone who was going to teach me how to do it years ago, and then we lost touch. But yeah, I don't want to know. I just want to make sure I'm not growing poisonous mushrooms by accident, or those one kind of shrooms by accident. Hey, Loretta. What plants do I have in this grow house? Says Corey J. I've got, I kind of did a quick little thing before. I might as well do it again. I got my lettuce. Oh, well, let's start over here. I got petunias. I got artichokes. I got moringa that I need to upgrade. This is stevia. One healthy stevia, and I got a few more baby stevias. Oh, here go my little sad beets that I had started. And on this side is chard beets. You see, they definitely need to be transplanted into something bigger. And this is my lettuce, red cells lettuce. Kale, this is the curly kale. My vanilla is over here still looking sad. I'm about to show it to you. I got my little humidifier pointed at it. It's alive. It's alive. It's not growing. It's not growing. And I got red mustards. Am I planting watermelon? If I do, it's going to be in the summer, and it's going to be outside. Yeah, just because watermelons, I can't have a jungle in the living room. That's purple basil back there. These babies. And this right here is, this is a medicinal herb. In fact, let me get you the bigger one so you can see what it's going towards. This is a medicinal herb called rhodiola rosea. It's it helps with stress and just mood and all that stuff. So that's why I'm growing that. And honestly, with these, I'm going to keep growing as many of them as I can grow. I don't know very much about it. I do know they're in the succulent family, I think. So I got to make sure I don't overwater them in here, because that's easy to do. And in this thing, I have my turnips. This is where what in the world? This is where that squash was that I just planted. You see how I was trying to take over the whole container? I had to get it out of here. And let me prop my little lid back up. because after seeds sprout, if you don't prop the lid up, mold starts getting there at them. So y'all, I had y'all out with me while I transplanted my stuff. Now y'all in here with me in my little grow tent slash living room, my grow room. Should you put your lettuce out? Where is your lettuce at, Loretta? Um, and like, here's the thing about lettuce. Like, depending on where you are, the season is getting ready to be perfect for lettuce, right? But if you can get it growing indoors, you can get it started earlier. That's what I've done. I'm not putting this outside. I'm just going to start some separate stuff outside because to me, I can never have enough lettuce on the patio. You have it on the patio now. In pots, is that what you're saying? Um, the best success I've had as far as containers with lettuce are those cement mixers. You want to give lettuce some room. You can plant lettuce together really, closely, but then make sure you're harvesting it. Like I might pluck some of these individual plants out here as they get bigger just to give them space. But that's going to be my harvest thinning, not just thinning and throwing plants away. Hey, Stardust. Did I read that rodeo? I know it takes a while to mature. Yeah. Um, yeah. I I'm in for the long haul because I take it as a supplement. I've taken it as a supplement and I like it. So I'm already like invested in it. So I might as well wait 3 years if I can. And that's why I'm gonna keep like as many of these plants that I can get to grow, I'm gonna grow. Hey Angela. Angela Davis Coleman. Hey Newfound Island Roots. I'm getting ready to head out, y'all. Buy the big block. This one is a big. Okay, I'm sorry, I didn't know what y'all were talking about. All right, y'all. Do y'all have any other questions before I head out? Oh, I missed that. I missed what you said, Sharika. You hit 40 and the weight. Oh yeah, I understand. Yeah, I was actually turning 40 when I did. I was I already 40? Yeah, I was already 40. I was like, I can't keep this going. Can't keep this going. You hope you catch my next live. It's all right. It's okay. I don't schedule these things because I don't always know when I'm gonna get time. So part of that is it's my fault, but you're here now, and that's all that matters. Oh no, you just came back in the house, pure pondering. Oh, I don't look 40. Thank you, Newfound Island Roots. I'm in mid 40s. Listen, let me tell you something. That happens when I lost the weight. It was almost like it rejuvenated me. Like there's a video, if you have time, go look at my video called How I Lost 75 Pounds in 8 months. Go look at that video and you'll see some of my old pictures. Oh, thank you. I love a prepper. Thank you. Fountain of Youth. No. It's called the If You Can Eat Lettuce Every Day Youth. Yes, Regina, my book is on Amazon. In fact, that's the only place I don't like. Y'all sold me out of my books that I had on hand. So yes, you can get it on Amazon. It's called Worth the Wait, and Miss Love Note spelled it for you. Yes. Oh, you awesome, newfound. Congratulations on losing 30 pounds. That's not an easy feat. That is not. So keep it up. Keep going. Deshaun, when is my next boot camp? Listen, I'm working those details out. I was going to do it sooner, but I've got some other things that I'm doing, other classes I'm teaching. We're teaching an advanced beekeeping course in April, and it was like doing too much trying to do both of those at the same time. Plus, I still teach full time. I like to make sure I'm doing things well, and I didn't feel like I could do that well and all the other stuff. So I'm working out the kinks on my boot camp, but I will definitely make sure I announce it here when that time comes. I'm gonna try to do more of the what I eat types of things. If y'all can tolerate it, like if I start looking at my numbers on the video, I'm like, okay, yeah, they don't like that. That's gonna tell me something. But I will do my best to keep y'all posted and let y'all know what I'm doing. Do I sell my book on my website? I was, but I sold out. I've got to get some more. My plans for that was when I decide on what I'm doing with my boot camp, that's when I'll get more books on hand. I've got spring break coming up in a couple of weeks. That's when I'll have time to think. If you're like, well, when you gonna decide? Decide. Tell us when. It'll be then. I'm gonna work the kinks out for that. And so yes, signed copies will be available through that. But yeah, you can't get a signed copy through Amazon simply because they control everything, and I don't even see the book. So yeah. Thank you, 2%. Okay, I got you. I got you. You like the roof on this? Yeah, I like that I can stand up. Listen, there are some benefits to being short, and this is one. Because I wouldn't be able to handle being in here all bent over like, help me. So yes, indeedy. Yes, indeedy. So y'all. So all right, listen. I am heading out. Yeah, thank you, Pure Pondering. I'm glad you understand. It really was that I was feeling like I was you know, overextending. But we'll get back to it. We will get back to it. You can't find a concrete tub, Auntie, anywhere in your town. Y'all don't have a Home Depot? Look online. Go to homedepot.com. See if you can order them, if they'll ship them to you. Oh no, you're always overextended. Listen, as I've gotten wiser and older, I'm coming to realize that in order to do things well, you really have to limit the things you are doing. Multitasking is not really multitasking. You can't multitask. You're either doing one thing or you're doing another thing. You're just pausing a bunch of things. So it's better to just get some focus on what you're doing. So, because guess what? This life goes by too fast to be frazzled, running around, not knowing what you're doing and not really getting joy out of it and all that. So that's why I'm taking my time to think through it. Yes, yes. So, oh, you are a single mom of a 5-year-old. Oh my goodness, I can understand. I can understand that. Trying to provide. Yeah. I'll say as your child gets older, it'll get easier. It'll get easier, and believe it or not, this time passes fast. So try to enjoy your 5-year-old. I miss my kids being 5. They are old now. They are all old. So yeah. All right, y'all. Yes, it was so good catching up, Angela. Miss Joyce is gonna get that greenhouse installed. Awesome. Awesome. All right. Hey, Tina, I didn't see you, but hello. I'm sorry, I'm just now seeing you come in. We're heading out. I wish y'all a wonderful evening. Try to get some rest. Rest when you can. Pure pondering. That was um that was another thing. It's just learning to, when you have time, like don't just keep doing stuff just because you're used to doing stuff. Go ahead. When you have time, go ahead and rest. Um, yeah, make the most of it. So if you get some time this evening to just sit down and take a breather, sit down and take a breather. Oh, he's the only child. Oh, well, cuddle up with that baby. Y'all watch some Soul, or is that what it's called? Soul on Disney Plus or some other good movie, and enjoy. Just enjoy. So, y'all be good. Get something growing. Get some seeds planted. Get those plants transplanted. Move them to wherever you got to move them. Move the light up, move the light down, move the plant around, whatever you got to do, y'all. Yes, I'm trying to tell you something. But y'all have a wonderful evening. Thank you so much for joining me. Bye, Rita. Bye, Angela. Y'all have a good one. Bye, Miss Love Notes. Y'all be blessed. Have a great Sunday night. Apartment steading. I love it. Yes. Do that apartment steading, y'all. So take it easy. He been eavesdropping. It's all good. I do the same on his videos. But all right, good night, y'all. Sweet dreams tonight. Because you lost that hour last night. Bye, y'all. I'm out.